Hey, good evening, guys. It's CJ. I'm down here in the Decatur kill zone, kind of taking a look at what's going around. And with the fences up, it looks pretty bleak to me. Now, as always, these are my opinions. Welcome to challenge me, tell me I'm wrong, have a good conversation. But I mean, it's really time to sound the alarm. My first job out of school was in urban planning and the Department of Transportation. So one of the ideas that, or one of the themes that kept going through urban planning was we need to take unproductive areas and turn them into productive areas. So there was a fellow on the other night, Chris Olson, who had gone to a neighborhood meeting and came away with the conclusion that this construction nobody knew about, it just happened. And I want to be perfectly clear that this is not an accident. This is an act of economic terrorism. So every one of these businesses, Santos, Zhang Bistro, down there you got Coops, you've got Turtle Bay, you're all targets because you're not pulling your weight. You have to understand that 53% of the state's tourism revenue comes from this property. So unless you're serving tourists with souvenirs or a Disneyfied experience, you're not contributing to the state's economy. Now, what does that mean? So that what the state or the city does is start a public works project to ethnically cleanse an area from non-productive, non-tax performing businesses. And unfortunately, this is what, in my opinion, is happening here. It's exactly the same as the 1990s plan for the Gaza Strip. So, in a matter of years, you'll see the Gaza Strip transformed into a beautiful, lush Miami or Riviera like paradise, and Decatur Street's coming next. So, as I said, just one man with an opinion, but once these businesses are economically cleansed, I'm not going to use the word ethnically cleansed out of respect for the incredible humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza. But once these businesses are economically cleansed and the workers are economically cleansed and these are turned into Disneyfied experiences, they're going to go right over here next and they're going to go right over to Frenchman because that probably doesn't perform either. So if you want to get together and save this street, this Lower Decatur is very precious to a lot of people. You got to figure out how you're going to rise up and take action. You know, I'm one guy here with a camera and uh, and an opinion. So I'm going to leave you with that. Feel free to comment. Happy to share my thoughts further. But this is an engineered act of economic terrorism and economic cleansing against the businesses on this street. Prove me wrong. Thanks.